Watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Shanika Grimshaw. Developing details this afternoon after new charges are brought against Maryland mother Katherine Hogle, accused of murdering her two missing children more than a decade ago. We go right out to DC News Now's Randy Bass at the Circuit Court in Rockville, where Hogle is expected in court today. Randy.
Yes, Shanika, big developments in the Hogle case heading into a bond hearing this afternoon that is set to get underway right around 1:30 this afternoon. In about 90 minutes from now, she is back in court following her release from a psychiatric facility about a week and a half ago. She was then re-indicted by a grand jury on Thursday, rearrested by police on Friday. Police are releasing an updated booking photo, a mugshot of Hogle this afternoon. She's now 38 years old, facing 2 counts of first-degree murder charges. Her 2 young children, 3-year-old and 2-year-old Sarah and Jacob Hogle, went missing in September 2014 and have never been found. This is not the first time she's been charged in their deaths. She was initially charged with child neglect, obstruction, and murder. She was found incompetent to stand trial multiple times over the course of 5 years under Maryland law that forces the court to dismiss those charges. She was committed to the Clifton T. Perkins psychiatric facility in Jessup back in 2015, where she remained until July 23rd of this year. Right now, we are working to obtain new court documents for Katherine Hogle and working to learn what changed that led to her release from that facility and if there may be any new evidence in the case. Again, that bond hearing set to get underway here in Rockville at 1:30, about 90 minutes from now. We will be in the courtroom bringing you new details on DC News Now at 4. In Rockville, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. All right, now let's turn things over to meteorologist Damon Matson, joining us with a check on the forecast. And Damon, over the weekend, I can't even talk. I'm so happy because over the weekend, I enjoyed every single moment. It was really nice.
Yeah, you caught me off camera too before we came in here, and you said how much you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Gave me a smile, and I know for a Monday too, I know everybody was out there trying to soak up that weekend as much as possible with how beautiful it was. Because yeah, we get back into our routine. It's a little tough to be out and about enjoying these beautiful days. But folks, if you have another chance to, today is going to be the same as this weekend. We woke up this morning a little chilly for some. It dropped into the 50s for most of us west of DC and I-95. It hung on in the 60s closer to DC and right along the Chesapeake. Annapolis only dropped down to 65 as well. And we are warming up as we head now a little bit into the afternoon. We're in the low 80s, 83 already in DC with that sunshine out there. It's also jumping into the upper 70s back toward the I-81 corridor. But much like we had this weekend, yes, it is going to warm up because of how sunny it is, but the humidity levels will remain pretty low throughout the day. So warm but comfortable, the perfect way to describe the rest of this afternoon. Most of us will peak in the mid 80s. And yes, there will be a few clouds, perhaps a little bit of haze in the sky, but all in all, we're going to see a good amount of that sunshine once again. Now, as we head a little bit later in the week, will this beautiful weather finally come to an end? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Now moving on to Northwest DC, where police say a man was shot and killed inside of a parking garage. This happening on New Jersey Avenue last night. And officers say they found the man shot multiple times. The man was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Police believe a black Honda sedan was involved in the shooting. And police are also investigating a double shooting last night. It happened on 4th Street in Southeast. Police say they found a man shot and a woman grazed by a bullet. They were both taken to the hospital and are expected to be okay. In Mount Airy, Maryland, family and friends gathered over the weekend to remember a young life taken way too soon. 13-year-old Mason Kearns died last week when floodwaters swept him into a drainage pipe. DC News Now's Dave Laval was there on the candlelight vigil.
I don't know what my life's going to be like now without having him around.
Bonnie Errico fights back tears as she recalls her grandson, Mason Kearns.
He was a good kid who could have made a lot of good in the world, and he's gone way too soon.
The 13-year-old from Mount Airy, Maryland, died last Thursday when floodwaters swept him into a storm drain where he drowned.
We are all struggling and grappling with this tragic event.
Tears filled Watkins Park Sunday night as hundreds of people gathered to remember Mason, including other members of his family.
There is a hole in our broken hearts where Mason is. I will not say a hole in our hearts where he used to be, because he is still inside of us, above us, and with us.
Allison Eggleston is Mason's aunt and serves with the D.C. Fire and Rescue Department. She also works with the Mount Airy Volunteer Fire Department, which responded to the call to try and save the young boy. Mason's loss has impacted all the first responders involved.
And then shortly after, to find out that it's a family member of one of our own volunteers made that process much more difficult.
The crowd took part in a final silent tribute to honor the loss of a young life whose light will continue to burn bright. Bonnie Errico told us she can handle her grandson dying, just not the way it happened. In Mount Airy, Maryland, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
DC News Now is your local election headquarters. President Donald Trump says he would endorse Lieutenant Governor Republican candidate Winsome Earl Sears in Virginia's governor race. He spoke about it at yesterday's press gaggle, and that was heading back to Washington, D.C. Take a listen.
I think probably she's got a tough race. She shouldn't have, but because the candidate she's running against is not very good, but I think she's got a tough race, but I would, yeah.
And Spanberger's press team responding this afternoon saying, quote, she will continue rolling out plans focused on lowering cost for Virginia families. And turning now, we're going to stay in the Commonwealth. Governor Glenn Youngkin and Attorney General Jason Miyares calling for an investigation into Fairfax County's top prosecutor. Now, this after a man just released from jail, allegedly trying to abduct a child at Fair Oaks Mall in July. Police say 26-year-old Andres Jalden picked up a girl and walked off before her parents intervened. He was arrested hours later, and Governor Youngkin blames a pattern of leniency, accusing the Commonwealth's attorney Steve Descano of putting public safety at risk. We reached out to Descano, but haven't heard back just yet. And a new job posting in Fairfax County is sparking some criticism, with the superintendent of the school district looking to hire her own security detail. A listing on the district's website has an opening for a bodyguard for Dr. Michelle Reed. That person will be responsible for protecting her at all times, and the position pays between $84,000 to nearly $144,000 a year. This Tuesday is the last day to apply, and the school district has not replied to our request to comment on the job opening. And a community in Upper Marlboro getting ready to celebrate Kyrie Jackson Day today. And Jackson's family will be giving away scholarships and other material to the community. Jackson attended Wise High School and was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings. He was killed in a car crash last year, along with Isaiah Hazel and Anthony Litton Jr. The event starts at 5 p.m. and be sure to tune in to our evening shows, as we'll have more on this story. And we're stretching your dollar. An AP poll showing many adults across the U.S. are stressed about groceries, and they say nearly half of Americans say groceries is a major source of their stress in their lives right now. And a little over 30% say a minor source of stress. And the survey also shows 3 in 10 adults use buy now, pay later plans like Klarna and Afterpay. And we spend lots of money on family vacation and fun with friends over the summer, but in between, it may be a good idea to hit the pause on spending. Laura Hutchinson in New Haven, Connecticut is helping you stretch your dollar with how you can start a no-spend challenge.
The family trips, splurging on gear and snacks for the beach, and barbecues. It all adds up when you're having fun in the sun. If your finances are taking a hit this summer, experts suggest you try a no-spend challenge whenever you can. Organized wallet with tips to help people reel in their spending. A few tips to find success: find a buddy to do the challenge with you. It works better when you have someone to hold you accountable. Come up with a plan to make it work, like bring your own coffee to work, make meals at home, and avoid online shopping. Find no-spend fund hobbies like hiking outdoors or checking out live music in your community. It's also a good idea while you're implementing new savings habits for the month to explore new high-yield savings accounts and maybe add the saved money into a retirement account to boost your future.
All right, check this out. Today is Bao Li's birthday. Our panda friend turns 4 years old today, and the National Zoo celebrated the giant panda today by giving him a fruitcake. And Bao Li arrived to D.C. in January with Qing Bao from China. Happy birthday to